Hi, how are you? I would like to tell you about the piece that I just recorded, the Deus in adiutorum intende laborantium. Is a piece from a wonderful manuscript from a book or manuscript named Montpellier Codex. Is a book conserved in the bibliothèque in Montpellier. Is from the 13th century, about the period could be 1270. And the first piece that I recorded here, you can see the modern transcription and the beginning, the original score. It's very, very interesting. When I saw it for the first time, I thought it will be impossible to read the text. But in effect, the way of writing is clear. The notes are very clear, which note there is written. The read, no, it's not clear at all. I don't know if this modern transcription is an hypothesis or is following something that I don't know, but it seems that sometimes one note is very long, sometimes less long. We will see together. The first interesting thing, very rare in this period, is the three voices are written together. You see, these three pentagrams is not the same melody that go from the first to the second. I'm speaking from the original score. They are three voices that they play and sing together, as in the modern transcription that you can see. But this is very rare, because in the medieval and Renaissance polyphony, normally each voice is separated. You have a piece of paper with soprano, descant voice, then another with alto, another with it. Here the three voices are together, and you can read the text Deus in adiutorum intende laborantium, because they have to sing the same note, the same melody. The key is the two signs that are at the beginning of each pentagram, each staff. It seems two notes, but there is not two notes. There is a sign for making the letter C. C is a Do, and it tells us that the Do is on the third line. For example, in the second staff, in the middle, we have a Do, a note cut from the third line. Okay, if in the third line there is a Do, a C, in the line number 4 we have an E, and in the line number 5 we have a G. So the first note of the first singer is a G. And in effect, if you check the transcription, the first note of the top singer is a G. Then there is a sign that this is written like in Gregorian chant, sign that put together F, E, D. It's strange because we see two signs, but this is a way. The first is an F, and this diagonal rectangle or rhomboid, I don't know, is for writing the note E and D. The F, if you look before the G, there is a sign that normally now we say bicarré, but it's not bicarré. It's just for telling you that this note is not flat, but it is sharp. So the F is sharp. This sign is really not a sign of F sharp of sharp is a sign of when you change from flat and natural. But because in this period they read the note, also if the first note was G, they told the first note F, C, C, B, A, G, and so the B will normally flat, and in this case is need a B natural. It's a long history. But for us, what is important is it's written that the F is sharp. It could be that this sign has been written after, because it's not exactly the same quality of writing of the manuscript. What is the rhythm? This is very not really clear written. The transcriptor, the people that transcribe this music has interpreted F, E as 16ths, G, F, E, and D are 8. I would make the opposite. Tan, ta, 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 ta. But is a question of interpretation. I'm continuing with the first voice. We have E, F together, and the transcriptor transcribe into 16ths, and then we have G with the legs, A without leg, and G with the leg. But in the transcription we see that the first G is long 2/8, the 8 is alone, the A, and the second G is long 3/8. But in the original score we don't see difference between the first G and the second G. Why this difference? Because there is the rhythmical structure is 3, and in a rhythmical structure 3, when you have two notes, one is long and one is short, and when you have a note alone, this is long 3/8. Pa 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 pa, and then we have G, F, E, that the people that transcribe this music make the interpretation 3/8. G, F, E, F. I think that the fact that the same things is interpreted in two different ways, one time 2/16 and 1/8, and one time 3/8, it's depend for the polyphonical structure. Very interesting, the bar line before the end of the first stuff. This bar line is exactly the same and exactly in the same position in the two voices. Now we can read the second voice. The first note is D, and in effect, if you check the transcription, is D. D, then E, F, G, but written in a different way as on the top line, but the same rhythm. E, F, G, F. Then this diagonal is two notes, E, D, then E alone, and then C, long as the G up 3 times, and then this sign, a square D, and a diagonal ED, and then a B, and the B is long 3. This is easy to read. And the third line has a more simple rhythm. G, G, the first note is a G, because C on the third line, A on the second line, G in the space between the first and the second line. G, 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 G. A, B together, A, B. C, long probably 3, because if this C is not long 3, the rhythmical structure will be confused, and then 3 notes together, C, B, A, and finish with B. So, and I will try, if I found my audio file, and we will listen this beginning. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to again. This is what is written in this first bar we can see of this wonderful music. What is interesting that this is the notation, the way of writing music that's derived from Gregorian chant. And Gregorian melody are normally with note all of the same rhythm. Sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, sol, fa, mi, fa. But here, the same things that in Gregorian chant we interpret like note of the same length is sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, sol, fa, mi, fa. I think that in this music, I suppose, I guess that in this music there is not a perfect mathematical coincidence between what it's written and what is that we have to do. I think that experience of the singer and experience of the knowledge and experience of the people that transcribe the music make a sense from deciding if the same note is long 2 or 3, if it is 16ths or 8ths. But it's not impossible to be read. The 3 singers start together and the 3 singers finish together the first bar. And there is some moment in which they understand that they are together. In effect, if you play ta da 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 da, or ta da 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 da, or ta da 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 da, the polyphony doesn't change a lot. So probably it was some freedom in the interpretation of the short note, but surely the long note are together. The square note and the square with the legs, pum 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 pum, and the note that are put together with diagonal shape or something else were a melisma. Ta-da. So in the melisma you are more free. I hope it has been useful. This music is absolutely not easy to be transcribed or to be performed on the original score, but it's very, very interesting. Bye bye.